Shalom, I'm Oriane Moran with All Israel News. Today we're at the Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial Museum on the opening ceremony of a groundbreaking exhibition titled Living Memory, Yad Vashem Collections Between Past and Future. This special exhibition features hundreds of Holocaust-era artifacts, personal items, and artwork, many of which are on display for the first time.
הרבה פעמים שואלים אותי כיושב ראש יד ושם, מדוע אנחנו ממשיכים לטור בארכיונים בכל העולם, וכל דף שמוזכר בו אדם, שמוזכר בו יהודי, יש לו חשיבות ואסור לנו לוותר עליו. אבל מה שהכנו כאן, זיכרון חי, הוא לא תערוכת חפצים. הוא לא תערוכה של אוסף של פריטים. התערוכה הזאת היא בעיניי הרבה יותר מזה. היא תערוכה על בניית זיכרון, באמצעות אותם הפריטים.
The opening ceremony includes an intimate performance of live music led by 105-year-old conductor and Auschwitz survivor Laszlo Roth, a true testament of the resilience of the Jewish people to survive the most cruel crimes against humanity and still stand today to tell their story through the art of music. אתה מעורר השראה בעיניי, אני כל כך מתרגשת. אתה מבחינתך זה כאילו אתה פשוט אתה, אבל מבחינתנו אתה סמל התקווה שכולנו מייחלים לה.
אני מאחל לכולם בריאות, והעיקר להיות שמח שהגענו לאיזה מצב פוליטי לפחות שבינתיים זה שקט. מקווה שזה ממשיך ככה.
אמן, בעזרת השם. תודה מאסטרו, תודה. So we're just about to walk into the exhibition after watching the maestro play, and it was so, I don't even have words to describe what it feels like to have a Holocaust survivor that is 105 years old playing here at Yad Vashem. He was a person like everyone else that had objects like what we're going to see now, objects that were just everyday objects, but now they are a living memory of what they went through. And what they're going to show the people forward to the next generations that we are here, we have survived. Let's go through the exhibition. I want you guys to look at this massive tree trunk. On a normal day, a tree trunk would not be any place in which you would think that would hide you or save your life. But Jacob Silberstein, who escaped the March of Death when he was only 20 years old, was escaping from the Nazis, and he saw a rabbit running into one of these slits within the tree, and he decided basically to hide within the hollow tree. He hid here for hours, hiding from the Nazis, and that is how he survived. And if you look up, you'll be able to see just how he escaped and hid here. It's just incredible, the resilience that people like Jacob had. Here's another example of just an ordinary object that you all have in your house, a wardrobe. During the war, Zhenya Schneider hid in the house of her friend Barbara in this closet. Barbara's mother, Zofia, hid her inside, and when the Nazis came, they told her to open the closet, and she said that she doesn't know where the lock is. The German soldier took one of his weapons and hid it, slammed it right inside. Little Zhenya Schneider hiding right beneath, and of course she was spared. But just another example of how an everyday object became just the source of their escape.
ובאים הנה רבבות תלמידים, מכל הדורות, מכל הגילים, גם מכל הארצות. אז הם ילמדו ויכירו וידעו, היו הייתה, וזו המשפחה. וזה ההנצחה שלה, וזה הרקע שלה, ומאיזה עיר הם באו. זה אי אפשר להכחיש. היום מנסים להכחיש. האנטישמיות איומה היום. אפילו בארצות הברית, הידידה הגדולה שלנו, האנטישמים שבה מספרם לא יודע ספור, לא יודע מניין. אבל לעומת כל אלה, יבואו התמונות והזיכרונות, ההיסטוריה של יד ושם, וההיסטוריה של המוזיאון החי שנמצא פה, להזכיר את העבר ואת העתיד.
דבריה של האמנית גאלה זקשטיין, שנכתבו בעיצומה של השואה, ימים לפני מותה. בעומדי על הגבול בין החיים ומוות, ביודעי שלא אשאר בחיים. את העבודות אני תורמת למוזיאון יהודי שיוקם לאחר המלחמה. אל תאפשרו שחורבן כזה יחזור על עצמו. דבריה של זקשטיין אינם רק צוואה, הם חזון. חזון למוזיאון, למקום שבו יצירתה תדבר גם כשקולה יושתק. התערוכה הזו במובנים רבים היא התשובה לצוואה ההיא. זיכרון חי זו קריאה, תזכורת ושליחות.
One of the survivors is Azriel, whose wife and 4 children were murdered in Auschwitz. Here you can see a candelabra that was made out of the barbed wire from that camp. And what they would do to sort of maintain and preserve their religious observance is that they would make stuff like this, you know, a candelabra for Sabbath candles, and they would take little wood chips and they would light them as if they're candles. And you could tell that the maintenance, their preservance of their Jewishness, their Jewish identity was important to them, and they would use everything that they could to preserve it. You might be familiar with the famous Schindler's List, and I want to show you guys the documents that survived. As you can see here, it's a list of names that were, you know, in these camps that Schindler was going to help them get to safety. And this suitcase with Schindler's personal documents was kept in the home of Anne-Marie. Her children found it after her death, and now it is displayed here at Yad Vashem. Here you can see the handprints and the fingerprints of Adolf Eichmann that escaped to Argentina and was captured and smuggled by the Mossad to be taken to trial in Israel. And here you can see even the profile picture of him when he was apprehended, one of the only war criminals that was actually taken back to Israel to stand trial. This is an art piece by Samuel Beck, who was in the Vilna ghetto. And you can see here that he created this art piece. It was actually one of his first exhibitions, was inside the ghetto when he was 9 years old. And you can see it speaks of the 10 Commandments, and the 10 Commandments is riveted with bullet holes. His family was murdered by these bullet holes. They basically shot his family to death. And you can see here that he talks about the specific commandment, Lo Tirtzach. So it says, Anochi Adonai, I am the Lord, and Lo Tirtzach. And you can see the word Tirtzach, murder, is repeated again and again. But the word Lo, which is thou shalt not, needed to be rebuilt again, because the morals of humanity, the fabric of humanity was completely shattered. And you can see him express that here in this artwork. This exhibition has proven to be so meaningful, as history, with all its complexities and darkness, has been preserved to shed light and hope on a new day, a day in which thousands will visit this exhibition to maintain their memory and carry it in their hearts, proving that no matter how many tried to diminish and deny the atrocities of the Holocaust, these objects are living proof of their existence, destruction, and survival. Thank you for watching this special report from the Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum in Jerusalem. If you want more Israel-related content, go to allisraelnews.com. And thank you for watching. This is Oriel Moran from Jerusalem.